We've had quite a bit of news about the record box, but the latest news is just about to be revealed. Joe Soberalski, the president and CEO of Battle Creek Unlimited, BCU, is with us. Good morning, Joe. It's nice to see you again.
Good morning, Tim. Good to be here.
And you have a couple of folks with you right now with a special announcement. We've got Tyler Rominger and Vincent Rominger. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, you too.
We don't know what you do yet, but we're about to find out because you guys are going to have some involvement in the record box. I was reading online. There are actually a few people, Joe, who aren't sure what the record box is in Battle Creek. Maybe you could just capsulize that for us.
Yeah, so the record box is it's a building at 15 Carlisle that developers Cody and Caitlin Newman with Restore 269 are developing. And really, the record box is the name of the building, per se, that's going to be divided up into 3 different spaces. They've got an event space upstairs, which they're calling the record box loft. They've got some office space slated for the 2nd floor, and then the brewery hand map is going on the ground floor.
And we met those folks a few weeks ago, and so they're raring to go. But now on that 2nd floor, we're kind of wondering who's going to be moving in there. And I got a hunch that Tyler and Vincent have something to do with that this morning. Tell us about your business.
Yeah, absolutely. So Vincent and I own a company called Ministry Designs, and ultimately what we've done is we've built a technology stack for churches. And the business is pretty much entirely run all online. And so through that experience over the course of the last 8 years, we've really fallen in love with this concept of entrepreneurship. And so we're originally from Battle Creek. And so as the kind of momentum has picked up in town with, encouraging entrepreneurship, we wanted to kind of take the next step in supporting that and kind of create an environment that we wish we would have had when we started the company.
Tell us, you said you were originally from Battle Creek. Where'd you go to school and how long ago?
Well, I'm getting up there. I'm 34, and
you're ancient.
Yeah, Vinny's a little bit younger than I am.
Yeah. So you guys are going to be moving back here then?
Well, we've been in town, and so we've kind of recently we've officed at Cherry Point offices on 20th Street.
Okay.
But kind of in multiple conversations and just kind of exploring the landscape of what Battle Creek had to offer, we really wanted to create an environment that encouraged entrepreneurship and supported entrepreneurship. We were kind of how this all came about is we were actually originally going to move the business to Grand Rapids. And the reason that we were going to do that is because for a couple of reasons, we needed some more flexible space. We have 6 people pretty much full time, but then we also have a number of developers and designers all over the country. And so they're kind of in and out, and they come and they go. And so we wanted to create an environment that we could facilitate them when they're in town and support the work, that they're doing for us. And there really wasn't anything like that. And so as we looked at other communities, we were really considering Grand Rapids because it has a lot of flexibility. And just in multiple conversations with Joe and other folks in the community, we really decided that, we want to support what's going on here and create an environment that allows people to build companies and, ultimately launch into the future.
So that 2nd floor space there at the record box is going to feature a new space called Collab BC. Describe what that's going to look like.
Yeah, it's really going to be a collaborative space for an open office environment that has a ton of flexibility. So we'll have monthly rates or monthly accessibility. We'll have day rates. We'll have hour passes. We have conference rooms where people can hold meetings. We have a soundproof studio where you're going to be able to do video recording for online videos, YouTube, and that type of thing. We have got some private offices, which Ministry Designs is actually going to be officed at Collab BC, and then it's going to be kind of open to the community to come down and allow us to support however we can, whether it's search engine optimization or digital marketing or whatever it may be, businesses that are trying to get started.
You know, I've noticed church websites have gotten a lot better in the last few years. That must be you guys.
Well,
We'd like to think so.
we've got a part in it for sure.
Because you know, depending on the churches, there aren't always web wizards in the congregation, and so it's probably a good idea though, because what a great way to reach out to the community. You know, through the internet and through websites and social media to bring people into those churches, and you know, Lord knows a lot of churches need an influx of newer members.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of the things that, you know, really encouraged us to do this. So I was, I'll just give you a quick little kind of a background story. So I was youth pastoring, and Vinny was in college for marketing, and you people may or may not know, but you don't really make a ton of money when you're pastoring, and so I kind of had always dabbled in search engine optimization. And when we made a transition, I said, you know, I really worked really hard to convince him to come start this thing with me. He had a really good offer out in California from graduating college, and took a chance and decided to start the business. And we've had the opportunity to serve a few thousand churches around the world now with the technology.
Will you guys occupy the whole second floor with CoLab BC?
It'll be the majority of the second floor. I would say probably about a fourth of it is going to be occupied by the record box loft.
Okay.
So they're actually going to have a common area for their events on the second floor. So when you first walk up to the second floor, there's going to be a little common area, a little lounge area that'll be used for like cocktail hours and things like that for events. And then we'll actually have a sectioned off space that's only going to be accessible by a key fob to get in. So in order to be able to access the office itself, you're actually going to have to be able to be let in or have a membership to be able to get into the secured space.
Well, and the reason that we did that is we wanted to create, you know, kind of a level of security. So I think, and Joe can speak to this, the record box is going to be used by, you know, a bunch of different people, you know, the brewery and the event space upstairs. And so, you know, there are going to be people in and out of the building all the time, and we want people to feel comfortable, you know, maybe leaving their belongings or whatever it may be. So,
And this is going to be a laboratory for ideas.
right. That's absolutely right.
So, you know, you have a good idea. I don't want somebody to, you know, pilfer it.
Right.
So
Right.
that explains the, you know, the minor security precautions. Well, it sounds very exciting, guys. It's really great to meet you and have you come back to Battle Creek here with your ministry designs, and now CoLab BC, which will be the second level of the record box. Best of luck to you. Can't wait to get up there and see it once you
Thank
get
you
all
so
moved
much.
in.
Yeah, thank you very much. Real quick, let me just say, if you go to our website, collabbc.com, we're offering a pre-launch special where you're going to be able to get lifetime access to the space at a 30% discount. We plan to open on November 1st. And so anytime before that, if you jump to the website, sign up for the pre-launch discount, you'll have lifetime access at a 30% discounted rate for life.
CoLabBC.com's got an extra L in there. COLLABBC.
That's correct.
We'll do that. Check it out. Maybe that's going to be the incubator that you need for your great idea.